Before we dive in, just a quick note. This video is for general information only and is not a substitute for advice from your own healthcare professional. So, can eating pumpkin seeds actually help with hair loss? Or is this just another wellness trend doing the rounds on social media? That's exactly what we're looking at today. Hair loss affects millions of people across the UK, and it's completely understandable to want to explore every option available. So let's look at what the evidence genuinely says. Pumpkin seeds are nutritionally dense. They contain zinc, iron, magnesium, vitamin E, and plant-based compounds called phytosterols. A couple of these are particularly relevant to hair health. Zinc and iron, for example, are both nutrients where deficiency has been linked to hair loss. So if your diet is lacking in either, including food sources like pumpkin seeds could be a sensible move, though it's worth getting any deficiency confirmed by your GP before reaching for supplements. The phytosterols are where things get especially interesting. Research suggests these compounds may inhibit an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase, the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT, a hormone strongly associated with pattern hair loss. The idea is that by reducing DHT activity, phytosterols might help slow that process. However, most of this evidence comes from laboratory studies, not large-scale human trials. The mechanism is plausible, but it hasn't been firmly established in people. There is one clinical study worth mentioning. A small randomized controlled trial from 2014, the Cho et al. Study, found that pumpkin seed oil improved hair count in men with mild to moderate androgenetic alopecia over 24 weeks. That's genuinely encouraging. But it was a small study and hasn't been independently replicated at scale, so we can't draw firm conclusions from it alone. It's also important to know that pumpkin seed supplements are classed as food supplements in the UK, not licensed medicines. That means they haven't been assessed by the MHRA for efficacy, and quality can vary considerably between products. As a whole food, pumpkin seeds are generally safe for most people. You can add them to porridge, salads, soups, or enjoy them as a snack. If you're thinking about a pumpkin seed oil supplement, do speak to your GP or pharmacist first, especially if you have a seed or nut allergy, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or take any regular medicines. For anyone dealing with hair loss, a conversation with your GP or a dermatologist is really important. Hair loss can have a range of underlying causes, including thyroid conditions, iron deficiency anemia, and other medical factors, and a healthcare professional can help identify what's actually driving it. On that note, NHS-recommended treatments for hair loss include topical minoxidil, available for both men and women, and prescription finasteride, which is licensed for men. Finasteride does carry MHRA safety warnings regarding potential sexual dysfunction and psychiatric effects, so it's something to discuss carefully with your doctor. If you notice sudden hair loss, rapid progression, or patchy loss rather than gradual thinning, please speak to your GP before making any dietary changes, as these patterns can sometimes point to an underlying condition that needs proper investigation. So, to recap, pumpkin seeds contain nutrients and plant compounds that may support hair follicle health, and there's some early clinical evidence that pumpkin seed oil could be beneficial for pattern hair loss. But the evidence is still limited. They're a food supplement, not a licensed treatment, and they work best as part of a broader, balanced approach, complementing evidence-based care, not replacing it. Always speak to a healthcare professional for advice tailored to your own situation. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below. We'd love to know what topics you'd like us to cover next. And if you haven't already, give this video a like and subscribe to the Bolt Pharmacy channel for more evidence-based health content.